Hi, hi. I should be live right now. Yeah. Well, I've had some acid somewhere in the morning at about 10:37. It's now I would say nearly it's 16:12, so it's nearly 6 hours of me blasting off into a 1p? Yeah, 1p LSD trip. 300 micrograms now on the calm down. But yeah, then I ate some edibles and now, yeah. It's weird, you do fuzzily feel everything at once in a certain synergistic, synesthetic way. It's really comforting. It's like everything what you see, feel, and hear is you. But it isn't. But it's also you. It's divine. It's the most beautiful thing in all of them now. Yeah, I knew there were these kinds of experiences possible as well, but to really touch and taste them. Oh, we still understand that we are just bound to this body, most likely. I mean, you can have a big, all kinds of philosophical debates about that. But what I am experiencing right now is, well, a mystical experience. One of these more weirdly non-dual, but there's a kind of logic into having a kind of dualism still exists somehow. Like fractals, forever turning and churning, changing, repeating, changing and repeat. Repeat it all over again, then change it a bit. Just like real fractals. Reiteration with change makes all of the change possible. Okay, so that's the kind of logic routes that one can achieve. It goes through what one sees, hears and feels at the same time. That kind of experiential self that just goes everywhere and nowhere at once. But still, there's this finiteness to this immensity, this near infinitude. I understand why people have these weird words they have to try to describe to keep up with all of the sensations, all of the thought patterns, all of it, of course, linked and understood so greatly and perfectly, like these moments, the most important ones, so it feels, the most important words, feelings. We are all what we can sense for ourselves. And in touching the other, there is unity. Even if it's just imagined unity, it's still unity. We who see, yeah, indeed. We who see. But it's just overwhelming joy. All of the patterns, all of it, when seen, felt and heard, it's just reflections on reflections. The mind and sensing itself are the deepest mirror parts of each other. Seeing is seeing. Feeling is feeling. Yeah, these transformations that happen, that we have in our speech, so this is a kind of weird trance state. So this is what people would also call shamanism? Just feeling all of that. Really letting go. Actually, that does feel a bit better. Yeah, that should help a bit, hopefully. I'm also looking at the live streams that I cannot hear right now, but yeah. But am I still myself, so to speak? How would you know that you are not yourself, other than feeling all of that, seeing all of that? I think that's the biggest problem that I and other people actually will have, because I see what I see. I see the terror of life, the absurd nature of it all, I know. But yet it's still so beautiful. Yeah, I'm still playing Genshin Impact. But yeah. If you can't sense, you don't exist. It's as simple as that. Without sensing, there is no existence for us. Most people just don't want to see what they see. They just want to hide in all kinds of mental prisons, mental jails. A repudiation of that there is. Things come and go. You will die, you will go. Live your life while you still can. For you may have no future anymore. How would you know when your last breath is? Your last 100 breaths? How do you know that you won't asphyxiate and die? You don't. Just trust. Because that's how things happen. You are accustomed to the regular liberty that you also to some extent want to deny. that it is fast to come and go, all of us, even those who think they are part of an eternal union. How can there be eternity if there is constant change? We know we have unity in our body. We weep for what is to come.
悪くない芽が出たわ。今日も引き続きサボりましょう。調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
I know too much. There will be an end, and you will have to accept that. Be glad there is an end. Be glad. As it comes, so it goes. Even our puny little lives. That's why we need each other. Because we are all night participants in this kind of existential nightmare. Because we have only each other. As humans, as whatever this is meant to be. But it's real. All of it is really real. Don't waste it away.
「情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
From my own end, it's really just. Oh, there comes some part of my Dutch nature back. But it's dealing with things that are difficult to deal with somehow. Acknowledging the facts and trying to move on somehow. Be good and kind to people. But to have this kind of compassion for myself
この世を
and for
渡り歩くに
others.
はより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
When the act of observing is the very thing that poisons you, because you are aware. It all just won't stop until we may sleep. Then it all begins again. Each and every day. Just a little bit of melody, just a little bit of color is
悪くない芽が出
enough
たわ。今日も引き
to
続き
change
サボり
how
ま
I
しょう。
think.
調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
Maybe even I'm not even my bestest friend to be even. Not saying this is a really deep sob story, but it's just, yeah. I just don't get it. Literally, I just don't get it. Nothing.
情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
Oh my, those were some bizarre 3D interconnected Tron parameters. All of that. Just 20 milligrams of some THC. I'm losing my shit here. Yeah. That's the problem with having, at least for me, having autism. I just use my body just like it's muscled skeleton? Something? It's, yeah. It just makes me stiff and weird when compared to the others.
今日も引き続きサボりましょう。調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
We notice the patterns. We notice that how we walk and talk is different. For honest mistakes, you are harshly punished at times. Hmm.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
Do I really know that enough? Can't explain this feeling, this rapture, thinking, whatever connection it was. But yeah. Just totally. It's not that it's all really different, but it's just weirdly distorted in some ways. In other ways, it's just.
どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
Just not a reality, but like it's hyper real. Realer than real. Like there's a real depth and weight to it. Like there's a kind of weightedness to everything. But I now also soberly even have to some extent.
悪くない芽が出たわ。今日も引き続きサボりましょう。調子が
Yeah,
良く
but
なっ
like
たから
feeling
仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
ecstatically, fractally connected to everything. And experiencing it at the same time. And enjoying it all. Yeah, if there's a kind of a way of expressing a divine joy and a divine rapture, yeah, this would be coming really close to it. And near orgasmic. Really pleasant feeling. It's to some extent like everything has become this perfect mystical. Yeah, it paints everything with the paintbrush of your own imagination. All of it. It's not the normal fractal overflow of what is seen. No. Like everything has been enveloped in this kind of Spielkitsch, real gestalt. Feels like it's there, but it also isn't. Just by looking at it, being also one with it.
情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。うん。どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
All these electrical enjoyments. Yeah.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
So, here we are there again. It's like, in a way you're everything, but you're just still yourself in your own body, but you see as yourself. It's when this literally figures out how it works. It's actually really evolutionarily ingenious. Just having the need to want something has shown us the way. just seeing things, just feeling things. But also the feeling that in some way, in transcendental way, you are everything that you observe. You are everything you are observing. Your observation self. The inner of this, our body. This, our body. I should think that should hold for everyone, that you are, to the extent, all what you sense. While you're in that corporeal, in that physical entity called a human, you should have copious amounts of being one of them, namely you.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
Do you have the stare? Can you do it? Oh, I can! But yeah. To feel like you're everything, but you know you're the everything of your body. I understand how some other that have achieved these heights and delights, mostly delights. The heights, yeah, in some ways, yes, but in other ways, it's a kind of cerebral overtone. I don't know. To some extent, I can. Often I just my own body in that sense. Yeah, I only hear all these sounds. It's just like there's something there, but it's not really there.
情報提供
Like
者
you're
から知らせがあったわ。
imagining.
どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
That's how it actually feels like you are all of the imagination at once. All of the sensing, feeling, hearing, all of it, all of the electrical juice. Oh, this electric, delicious feeling.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
Okay. Huh. System reintegration successful. I hope so. Yeah. Not thought itself could heal. It's just a lot of thinking, but it's not really precisely. That's why. Oh, it's too good to be true because it is too good to be true. You wanted to be disappointed. Ta-da! Silence. Silence, the silence of the silence. The silence of the silence. But yeah, that does. Shamanically imprint, yes. Imprint and overprint.
悪くない芽が出たわ。今日も引き続きサボりましょう。調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
I do want to show you some of the game, if possible. Oh, it's saying that's not available with your current shit authorization code. I should be. I would need to stop the live stream in order to, and I don't want to. So I'll just wait a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a leak and take a think. Hopefully both.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。どうやらまた新たな変数が現れたようね。
So, oh, I'm stoned off my damn ape high knees. Oh, but
悪くない芽が出たわ。今日も引き続きサボりましょう。調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
yeah, why is it this way? Why is it when you see, you feel? Why is it all so connected? Normally it barely is. Why do we feel the deep connection of all that we sense for this in our body? That's true. And then lies true love. To serve one purpose. Yeah. And help others as well. To thrive and survive. Yeah. Not question myself too much, but understand who I am and where I am, why I am and for who I am. I want to be there for my friends and myself. The guy who finally solved the psychedelic philosophical conundrum, why it all exists. Well, everything exists for as far as we see it. Somehow, there's a taste,
この世
there
を
is
渡り歩くには
a
より多
little
くの
bit
身
of
分を持っ
light,
た方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
a little bit of sound. It all becomes just one cacophony of all kinds of sounds. Extremely distracted, I would say, by everything. And the whole aspect of everything being everything, as this being
どうやらまた
being
新たな変数
sensed
が
and
現れたよう
noticed.
ね。
Precisely. You keep noticing all of these things, and it just doesn't stop. That's the whole, it doesn't ever really stop. It never stops, truly. One more frame to see, something more to see. It never ever stops. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
悪く
know.
ない芽が出たわ。今日も引き続きサボりましょう。
I just really
調
don't
子が
know.
良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ。
Yeah. There are always consequences to your own behavior. Yeah. But it is what it is. I cannot change my current position other than trying to do my best.
情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。
Still have a lot to think about. Yeah. For the betterment of me.